We're here to celebrate the birthday of this the bald-headed reprobate. I didn't know I was doing this until last night, and when I stopped vomiting, it was. I thought to myself, it's either here or suicide. And no, I've got a suicide pact with Beirut at the moment. So but no, so I thought I'd be here. And if anyone knows anything about his life, then fucking tell me. Because I know bugger all about him.
Where do we start?
Well, as I've always said about, now we all know him as David or Grant or Dickhead or whatever. But I always know him as Grant, you see, because it just sounds like grunt really. But there you go. And all I can say about him is there no beginning to his talents. He's a photographer of some standing, and when he stands up, it's a fucking miracle. And he's still here. And his work colleagues, thankfully none of them are here, otherwise he won't get the sack. But he started off his career in the Pound of Flesh Limited, the friendly loan company. Oh, that was nice. Imagine that knocking at your door at 7 in the morning, saying, you know, hello, bailiffs. Dear, oh dear, I'll fucking pay up, I'll tell you. Just to get you off the doorstep. No, he started off, he was a stuntman in Coronation Street for Albert Tatlock. And recently retired, his last job was on EastEnders, where he was a stuntman for Pat Butcher. Is he looking? Is he still looking? Never mind. Well, all I can say is it's been decidedly average to be here this evening with you. I didn't want to be here. I was forced to be here. I've been paid to be here. So I'm not. Pay. You say pay. Fucking hell. Yeah. Before we go on and say, I'd like to thank my two little butch waiters. Come and take it. There we are. If you stand facing the food and take a bow. I don't know about you, but I'm fucking having fun. But thank you very much. They've been a wonderful, wonderful pair this evening. They're serving the drinks all night. Round of applause for them, please. That's it, you put off now. That's it, you've had your fun, Nick. You get paid anyway. Got 10 pence in your pocket, that should do. Well, without further ado, I suppose it's time to introduce the old fart to you. And, he'll tell you his life story if you've got 5 or 6 hours to spare. I can honestly say this now, and fuck it, I'm going into the routine, I don't care. I'm going to say something now, you're going to be surprised. You're going to say, my Nelly, I can hardly believe that. But he wasn't a pretty baby. No, he was the only baby in his street whose dummy had a 12-inch flange. He had shutters on his pram, they thought it was a fucking mobile punching He was actually a bottle baby. He was a bottle baby, but he pushed the cork out and escaped. Don't laugh too much, it wasn't that bad. Anyway, no, what was that? You back again? Reminds me, I've got to get a new credit card. Oh, I'm sorry, it's people here as well. Went off into a daydream again. Yes. Don't worry, I'll swipe it later. Oh, lovely. No, he truly was a repulsive baby. He could walk when he was 3 months old, and his father opened the door and said, fuck off. It's not true, it's not true. He was very clever. He could actually walk when he was 6 months old because the bottom fell out of his pram. He was brought up in Liverpool. Somebody's got to be. Which is why he supports Everton. Everton. Really? Yeah, Everton. They've actually changed the name this year to Everton Nil, just to make it easier for the commentators. But no, he was brought up in Liverpool, a very poor area. He used to wear hand-me-downs to school, and he turned up one day wearing the same dress as the teacher. Not sure who was more embarrassed, the teacher or, Mr. Fellows, anyway. But no. So without further ado, dudes, I'm going to hand you over to the birthday boy himself, Mr. Grant, David, William, Philomena, Peter, Dave, Mustard.
Actually, there was a reason I wanted Nelly to come here tonight. I needed someone who's less funny than I am. I'd like to thank my scriptwriter, Miss Joan Rivers.
That's the best week ever.
That's a fucking memory, isn't it?
At least I have them. First and foremost, someone actually asked me earlier why didn't I do a nice sit-down dinner, but actually Ted beat me to that one the other night. So some time back we planned on having a belated happy 60th.
Thank you, darling.
You don't look it yet.
You look older.
So I decided I'd rather have a party that everyone could come to. But I also decided at the same time as Ted and I were plotting that I would do something completely different. Well, we all have our regrets, don't we? First of all, a few thank yous that are really very much in order at this moment. First of all, Dame Nelly Better. I couldn't get anyone else. An absolute star, and the cheapest one going.
Actually, my teeth are like stars. They come out at night.
It's a shame you can't find them in the morning. I'd also like to thank Riley and Fraser at the back there. Done a sterling job, particularly earlier in the evening. Was saying it was a bit drafty in here, was putting it mildly. But most particularly, I want to thank a couple of people who put a lot of effort into organising tonight. Firstly, Del, thank you very much for all the sound and the bits and pieces, and Tracy, and everyone else who's been around this afternoon helping Lee and my beloved other half organise. And so, first and foremost, I want to particularly thank Lee because this is his house. And also little Lee, who's looking in the corner because he lives here, poor sod. So, first of all, I'd like to give a little present to Lee from both myself and Will. Just as a thank you for putting up with us all. He might regret it when he opens it, but he can do that later on.
It's a butt plug.
It's a dictionary. Secondly, I couldn't have done this without my other half, who most of you know most of you don't actually know he actually has a first name, because we all call him Hobbit. Actually, I usually call him Fat Hobbit. But he is my Hobbit, and I have a little present for him, somewhere in here, because as you probably know, those who've been to our little flat know that we enjoy a bit of gardening. Well, actually, I direct and he gardens. So I thought, actually, to start with, a little magazine Hobbit to shut him up tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning.
A little round of applause for the little Hobbit.
How long have you been together?
It's too long, 6 years.
Wow.
6 years.
Yep.
And all you can give me is a fucking gardening magazine.
It's terrible, isn't it?
Well, to quote my name, there must be something better you can give.
I'm sure there is.
There is. Come here, Hobbit. No, I haven't got that far yet.
But you forgot the paper plates.
Come here. Yes, you can do that. And the can, common. But at this point, in front of all my friends, I'd like to ask,
Oh.
will you marry me?
Fill your glasses up. And I think a toast to the groom and groom. Yes, The Archbishop has just turned over in his grave. Fill your glasses up, enjoy. The garden's still out there for smoking. In here is for drinking. And is he crying? Are you crying?
I'm sorry.
You shouldn't have got down there. I farted. You really shouldn't. You shouldn't. But there you go. Fill your glasses up. Enjoy the rest of the evening. These two are probably going to go into a corner and cry. But there you go. Enjoy the rest of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Have fun.